Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the News Bulletin on a day with Shewta. High Command claims K. Sudhakaran continue as kpcc president with no need to rush to change. K. Sudhakaran expressed his dissatisfaction over the change in leadership news. He seemed to be upset over the ongoing discussions with reorganization. Sudhakaran conveyed that he won't contest the assembly elections and that AICC can take a rational decision. High Command wants K. Sudhakaran to continue as kpcc president. AICC General Secretary Deepadas Munshi had been meeting senior leaders for the past few days, about which K. Sudhakaran was not informed. He therefore neither wants to occupy the position of KPCC President nor become the Chief Minister. Tribal woman's death in Wayanad's tiger attack triggers protests. Enraged local residents protested before Welfare Minister O.R. Kelu after a tiger attacked and killed a tribal woman, Radha, near Priyadarshini Estate in Pancharakoli, Manantwadi. Plans laid to trap and tranquilize the tiger, later to shoot dead, once confirmed a man-eater. Mutaga Camp Kumki elephant shall be deployed with thermal and normal drones for the hunt. North Wayanad Forest Division staff split into teams for rotational searches. Forest station staff are deployed to hunt Pancharakoli area with 12 bore pump action guns. Radha's body, kept at Manantwadi Government Medical College mortuary, was handed to her relatives who followed her cremation rituals. Commission appointment of Munambam land issue to be an eyewash, claimed Kerala High Court. It's a settled proposition that once a right of a property is settled, no other court, including the High Court, can interfere with it. The court said the government did not exclude the Waqf property from the notification. Also, the Waqf Commission went into Waqf land issue in 2010 with government-approved findings which were not considered while appointing the new commission. The court said it could understand if the government order indicates that the panel would investigate Munambam land except the 104 acres of Waqf land already being covered by a civil court and the High Court orders. The court adjourned the hearing to January 29. Kerala High Court directive to conclude trial in Abhimanyu murder case in 9 months. Kerala High Court directed the Ernakulam Principal Sessions Court to complete the trial in the murder of Abhimanyu, SFI leader of Maharaja's College, Ernakulam, within 9 months. Abhimanyu's mother sought a petition stating that even after 6 years post his murder, charges were not framed. The hearing was put off multiple times between July and November 2023 as most of the accused were absent on several occasions. Abhimanyu was stabbed to death by a gang consisting of Campus Front of India members at Maharaja's College in July 2018. US freezes almost all foreign aid except food, arms assistance for Israel and Egypt. Secretary of State Marco Rubio affirmed restriction of certain overseas assistance by virtually freezing all foreign aid except emergency food and military funds for Israel and Egypt. It shall halt US funding for PEPFAR, the anti-HIV AIDS initiative that buys antiretroviral drugs to treat diseases in Africa. Israel's army packages from the US expanded further since Gaza war. Egypt received US defense funding since a peace treaty signed with Israel in 1979. More than 20 million people relied on PEPFAR medication and 63 million on US-funded anti-malaria efforts. Program suspended could have life or death outcome for countless children and families living through crisis. Trump taps ex-Indian American journalist Kush Desai as his deputy press secretary. Kush Desai previously served as deputy communications director for the 2024 Republican National Convention and communications director for the Republican Party of Iowa. He is an Indian American and former journalist appointed as a deputy press secretary by President Donald Trump. During his time at the Republican National Committee, Desai held the position of deputy battleground states and Pennsylvania communications director. Doctor warns against early cesarean deliveries over Donald Trump's birthright citizenship order. Trump's birthright citizenship order led to doctor warnings against early cesarean deliveries, stating them unethical and harmful to mother and child. It's reported that if a baby is born to a mother unlawfully present in the US and if the father is not a lawful US citizen or a green card holder during the child's birth, then the child won't be an American citizen. A leading New Jersey doctor claimed that a few days can be adjusted for cesarean, however preterm delivery is perilous. New York Attorney General Letitia James announced that with a coalition of 18 states and San Francisco City, they shall challenge Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship. US Supreme Court clears Mumbai attack convict Tahabur Rana's extradition to India. India sought the extradition of a Canadian national of Pakistani origin, Tahabur Rana, the wanted in 2008 Mumbai's terrorist attacks case. This was Rana's last legal chance not to be extradited to India. Earlier, he lost a legal battle in several federal courts, including the U.S. Court of Appeals for the North Circuit in San Francisco. Rana is accused of aiding Pakistani-American terrorist David Coleman Headley in the 26/11 attacks, plan and execution, killing 166 people, including 6 Americans. Headley used Rana's First World Immigration Services as a front for his exploration operations in India, ultimately leading to the deadly terror attacks. Government websites and YouTube channels to host live stream of Republic Day on January 26th. 26 January, Republic Day, marks the adoption of the Constitution of India. Day begins with a grand parade from Raisina Hill near the Rashtrapati Bhavan along the Kartavya Path, past India Gate and on to the historic Red Fort. Doordarshan, All India Radio's YouTube channel and government website shall host the live stream. President Draupadi Murmu will unfurl the national flag after Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays wreath at the National War Memorial. Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto shall be the chief guest, leading an Indonesian contingent throughout the festivities. Theme for this year's Republic Day is Swarnim Bharat, Virasat aur Vikas. New Zealand booked last direct berth at ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. New Zealand ensured a direct entry to the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025 after Bangladesh lost the last match of Women's Championship Series against West Indies in Basseterre. Hosts India and the other top 5 teams were assured of direct qualification, while the bottom 4 gets a chance to make it through a qualifier. Australia have won the championship with 39 points, while India finished second with 37. England, South Africa and Sri Lanka are the other teams to have ensured direct berths to the World Cup.